And yet you still want Nigeria to continue to be in a one country. And you'll be wondering, these Christians, how come you have become deaf, dumb, and blind? When you see the Christians that are in the prisons, you have refused to free them. Why, official Abat? Why? Stop your takia, official Abat. Stop your pasha, your two pasha. Stop killing Christians, official Abat. You've been hiding. You use all your 16 generals. You now feel this is the time you discard them and you pick up more. And they are still agreeing to your office's positions. To do what? To help Muslims, to help Islamic Caliphate, to kill more Christians in Nigeria. This is why there are now new 16 generals have been repicked or replaced. The 16 generals they fired have been replaced. They now have new ones. To do what? To help official Abat to continue the killing. Like Musa have not killed enough. Like, okay, he has good job. Like Musa, go. I want to bring your colleagues to kill more Christians. Huh? Huh? President Tinubu, dissolve Nigeria. That's the only way forward. You love your people so much. Go and rule the Yorubas. Become the president. Become Yoruba president. Allow Biafrans to rule Biafra. Or allow a Biafran to rule Biafrans. Allow a Yoruba to rule the Yorubas. Allow the Hausa to rule the Hausans. You say you're a Yoruba. Go and rule your brothers and sisters. Divide Nigeria at least into four places. Four different nations. 4 different countries. So that these killings will stop. Because there's no need of changing Musa and changing all these people you change. To do what? To continue the killing from where others stopped. The only way is to dissolve Nigeria. Nigeria is a fragile country. Nigeria is a failed country. A country that kills its own citizens. The only way is to dissolve Nigeria into at least 4 different countries so that people can stay alive. Allow people to go and rule themselves. If not, Hausas have now said, okay, you know what? We want to embrace Islam. They will go and marry their Allah. And then the Biafra said they want to embrace Christianity and the tradition and Judaism. Allow the Biafrans to go and marry their God. And there will be peace at last. Fulanis will go back to Futajalon where they came from. Or if Hausa have fallen in love with the Fulani, they can also absorb the Fulani to themselves. But I tell you, Hausas are sick and tired of the Fulanis. So, Mr. President, sir, official Abat, at official Abat, dissolve Nigeria. That would be a good, what do you call it? You know, when a good father wants to die, old good father, what does he do? He will keep hereditaries, how do you call it? You know, for the children. And do a good final job to say, farewell, children. That's a good father there. But how do you know a wicked father, old wicked father that is about to die? He will never agree to divide what he has to his children. Because he still wants to live. He doesn't want to die, but he doesn't know that at a particular time you must die. You must go for the young ones to come up. No, he wants to remain there forever and ever. He refused to divide what he has to the rest of the children he has. In fact, he can even, some wicked old fathers, before they die, they sell their land, sell their houses, sell his own properties, give it out to another use. And then when he dies, the children will have nothing as a hereditary or heritage for them. Nothing. So what am I trying to say? At official Abat, please, sir, Mr. President, divide Nigeria into 4. At least your memories in Hausa will not be forgotten for good. In Yoruba land will not be forgotten. In Biafra land will not be forgotten. In Middle Belt will not be forgotten. If you divide this country into 4, already there are too much. Over 200 million population in one country is too much. Some countries are 4 million. Some countries are 5 million. Some countries are 10 million. Some are 20. But 200, over 200 million for one country. That's wickedness from the pit of hell. And then you expect these 200 to be able to continue to stay, but you're not even able to rule them. You're doing a bad job. You and your fellow leaders doing a bad job. Your citizens are being killed like chicken every day. You can't even handle your citizens. You can't even rule them. You don't even know how many they are. You don't even know if they are hungry. You can't even feed them. You can't even protect them. So finally, you told your citizens, defend yourselves. Go and learn how to do taekwondo and defend yourselves from the Boko Haram bandits. This was what your government told your own citizens. That you are not more able to protect them. That they should all defend themselves. They should all learn how to do taekwondo. Even the grandmas and the grandpas there. Even the little babies and little baby girls and boys there. They all should all learn taekwondo. Your government said it. Musa said it. They should defend, that they will go defend themselves. So that who now? You can imagine when a grandma is now learning taekwondo to go and now face Boko Haram with bare hands. The same your government, make sure you collected all the personal ammunition, all the hunter guns they have, they use, Nigerians use in doing their normal day hunting. You make sure you collected all from them. You collected those guns, turn around and gave it to Fulani herdsmen and Boko Haram. And now you now turned around and now told your citizens to now begin to defend themselves with their bare hands. If it's not wickedness, what do you call this? If this is not wickedness, what is that? Upon that you told your citizens to begin to defend themselves. Till today, your citizens are still calling you. Without them knowing that you are the very one killing them. Your own citizens are still calling you to come to their rescue, to protect them, set them free from the hands of Islamic terrorist Nigeria government, our military. You still refuse even to run to their rescues. You refuse because you are the very person still killing them. You are the very person still supplying ammunition to all these bandits and Boko Haram and what their name is. Let me give you guys their names. They have a lot of names. They call them Arewa freedom fighters. They call them Fulani militias. They call them Boko Haram. They call them Ansaru. They call them Lakuruwa. They call them Woli Woli. They call them Iswa. They call them Ebubago. They call them Udogachi. They call them special forces. These are all Islamic terrorist soldiers in Nigeria and in Biafra land. So suddenly you now told your citizens you can't protect them anymore, you can't defend them anymore. They should all rise up, learn how to do taekwondo, and begin to defend themselves. And yet your citizens still don't get you still. Because they don't trust you, they don't believe in you, they don't even listen to you, because you have made sure you kept them busy of looking for food to eat, of looking for gas every day, of looking for fuel every day. So they didn't even hear you when you told them defend yourselves, learn taekwondo, defend yourselves. They are still calling you. And you, a wicked government, You a wicked president. You a wicked leader. You have turned your back on them. Now the ones that are shouting more than others, you are now labeling them wanted and to be killed. Now a pastor, a Hausa pastor gentleman, that you make sure you finish all his congregation, is now alone crying and telling the whole world what you're doing to his people. You have organized people to now search for him and kill him. Ladies and gentlemen, abomination, annihilation, subjugation, enslavement. Give me another name. Rapes, kidnapping, organ harvesting is going on in Nigeria. Nigeria needs an urgent attention by the countries of the world. Dissolve Nigeria now before it's too late. Dissolve Nigeria. Nigeria government are killing her own citizens. Nigeria government are harvesting the organs of her own citizens. Nigeria government are chopping off the heads of her own citizens. As such, do not qualify, does not qualify to remain, to continue to remain as a country. Dissolve Nigeria now to save lives. Dissolve Nigeria now to save lives.
It looks like we're not hearing the host any longer. And I'm just waking up,
Can somebody hear me? Please, if you can hear me, just say wave it, just write yes. Can somebody hear me? Oh? Can somebody hear me? Emeka, can you hear me? Guys, can you hear me? Oh, Biafra Lizen can hear me. Can somebody else hear me? Ben, you can hear me now. Okay. So, Ben, go out because you were not hearing me. Go all out, come back again, Ben, and then I'll pick you up. So, ladies and gentlemen, you guys can hear me. Thank you. Ben, go all out. I'll bring you back. Thank you, Emeka. I can see your thumbs up. Thank you. So, it's not like I've been talking to myself because this is a very important topic. And this my topic will save lives. This my topic are saving Christians in Nigeria and in Biafra land. This my topic is creating awareness. What I'm saying is creating awareness. I believe it's creating awareness to Hausa, creating awareness to Yoruba, to Middle Belt, to Biafrans. Biafrans, you are all Igbos. It's Fulani that made you now to begin to say this one is Igbo. You are all Igbos. It's only when they want to kill you, Fulani will now make you understand you're Igbo. When they want to use you against your brothers and sisters, they will tell you are not Igbo. All of you Biafrans, you are all Igbos, but in a different dialect. Don't be deceived. Stop being deceived. Wake up, Biafrans. Wake up, Igbos. So, ladies and gentlemen, remember what we're saying. We are calling on official Abat to dissolve Nigeria so that you'll be remembered for that. It's good. Nigeria is well over 65 years. Have not done nobody good, rather evil. Out of more than 200 million, if only 100,000 are the people that can vouch for goodness of Nigeria, then it's not working. It's a failed country still. To the extent that even the Christians, the pastors are afraid. They can't even speak. But thank God, a lot also now are coming around. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday I heard that, I read that, what's his name again? Because I want to call him out here. So that, I know he PNG and Nishi. What's his name again? Let me see if I can get his name. There's this man of God, supposedly, because It's only God that knows who is his own man and who is his own woman. It's only God that knows. Because enough is enough of this takia, you know. Whilst we are handling the takia of the jihadis also. Jihadis have penetrated Christianity. When they're just the way they penetrate into the government, become the president, become the vice president, become the minister minister of petroleum, minister of gas, minister. This same way they are doing even in churches. This Fulani Islamic jihadis caliphate agenda, they have also penetrated the church of God, and they have become pastors. They have become GOs, Papa GOs and Mama GOs. They have become the leaders of Church of God, so-called Church of God, because I still call it Church of God because innocent congregations are there without knowing whom their pastors are, whom their GOs there are, that their GOs have become terrorist supporters, Islamic Caliphate agenda supporters. And yet he's still mounting the pulpit of Church of God. That is the problem. And this is why annihilation of Christians are going on. Some Christians, some pastors couldn't come out openly to confess and tell the whole world what is going on. Like Bishop Wale Oke, who is the national president of Pentecostal Fellowship in Nigeria. He said that killings in Nigeria affect people of all faiths. You lie. If it's coming from, was it come from you, a bishop? That shows how ignorant, backward you are. Lack of information. If you can't even listen to a main information going on in the country where you are, how can you now read the word of God and you are able to interpret it? You are a fake man. You are a fake man of God. Very fake. It's written all over you. Bishop Wale Oke. You said in Punch, you wrote in Punch, 26th of January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October 2025, that the killings in Nigeria do not affect only the people, that the killings in Nigeria affect all the people of all faith. You lie. Bishop, must it come from you? Why you, Bishop? Why you, Bishop? Oh, why must it be you that will say this? Because if they are killing any people more, they are killing more of the Christians. Is Islamization going on? Is annihilation going on? Is jihad going on? And Christians are being targeted. Every other religion, they put it under Christianity. Even on serious Muslims, they say they're also Christians. You see, so when you say that it's affecting people of all faith, coming from a bishop like you, Bishop Wallo, okay, you are a fake man of God. You're fake, so fake. So fake. I don't expect this from you. I expected it from people that are not Christians. I expected it from people that don't read the word of God. But you, a man of God, coming to prophesy, coming to testify something like this, you sounded like an unbeliever. Because even in your Bible, talks about the last days. What is going to happen to Christians? The Bible you read, Bishop Walloke talked about that. You didn't see it. You didn't see the news also. You didn't see pastors in villages, because they started with villages, crying every day, burying their members, congregations every day. You didn't see it also. Bishop Walloke, you have become deaf, dumb, blind, on top of Islamization going on, that you have the nerves to come out and tell Punch that that the killing going on affects the whole people of faith. the whole faith people. Affect people of all faiths. Let me put it the way you put it. Affect people of all faiths. Of all faiths. That includes Islam now. Include everybody there. Hey, Bishop Wallow, I'm so disappointed though. I used to hold you at high esteem before. But now I know you're a real fake man. Fake man. You're really fake. I don't even want to put God near you at all. You're so fake. The same thing with the president of Khan. What do you call Khan? Khan is supposed to be whatever of Christian. They have become of Islam organization. Guys, churches, pastors have kept silent on the killings going on. These pastors are so selfish. These mama GOs and papa GOs, they are so selfish. They don't care. All they know is they themselves and their family. The congregation can go to hell. Even providing enough protection for the people that frequent their churches also, they are not able to do that. But only them can have bodyguards like 4 or 5 with AK-47 guarding only one man. And then tell their members to use paper stick on your car. That God, Holy Spirit will be the one that will now be protecting you. Is this not a brainwash? Any hard wash? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what's going on in Nigeria. Pastors, wake up, speak up. Oh, Lord, I pray that your tongues be loosened in the name of Jesus. If you say you are serving a living God, by now your tongues are supposed to be loosened. Speak truth to the power. Speak truth to the world. Let the world know what is happening to the Christians, your brothers, your own brothers and your own sisters. Break out of this your silence, because it has become yours. So so if you want to speak, pick up the mic, or I want to say bye from here, because that's all I got. I don't waste my own time. Time is precious. So, ladies and gentlemen, official Abat, I hope I've been able to talk to you, sir, this morning, that you deserve divide Nigeria. Separate it. Let people go their own separate ways. Let them go and rule themselves. Whoever that want to marry any god, let them marry whichever god they want. But break it. It's too big. That's why each president that comes are not able to govern well. None of the presidents have ever governed Nigeria well since I was born. Guys, have you seen any president that have governed Nigeria well? I have not seen anyone. If everyone messes up, one that comes after becomes worse than the previous. The people are too much. You can't govern them. There are too many. Divide it so it will be governable. It's a common sense. Divide Nigeria so you can govern people. Go to Nigeria. It's a very dirty country. People eat and throw paper on the streets. Last time we saw a woman cooking on this at the middle of the road, still saying that she's doing a good job, that she's dashing people food. She will cook and dash people, which is also a good job. But cooking at the middle of the road in between 2 cars that are passing, cars can catch fire. This is bad governance. You are not able to rule the people. There are too many. Divide them, not kill them. Divide Nigeria. Stop killing Nigerians. Divide it, give them different nations, and then you can rule. They can rule themselves and there will be peace. This is not wickedness. It's not about religion. This time, It's about common sense. It's no more common. Stop being brainwashed. If you want your Allah, you go to Hausa land, rule your people there. Marry any religion you want there. Do your own thing. Cover yourself with hijab. Marry little girl as much as you want it in your own country and leave others alone. Leave people out of it. We have nations. We have Qatar. We have Dubai, Qatar. Are they the same? Okay. We have Turkey. We have Saudi Arabia. We have Germany. They are living in their own way. People and places. God created people and places. Gave them their own food. Gave them their own understanding. Bless them. Give them different mineral resources. Nations with their own mineral resources. And you can reach out to other people. You can do business with other nations. And these people will give these people what they have, and these other people will take what they don't have. That's the way it is. What people are facing on this earth is wickedness from man to man. You want to rule. You want to rule people you cannot rule. You are not able to rule. You're doing a bad job too. You are fired also. Tinubu, you are fired. You're not doing a good job. You and your colleagues there. The way you fired Musa, we also fire you, all of you. So there's no need of bringing new 16 generals. There's no need. Dissolve Nigeria. Divide Nigeria. Then you want to rule Yoruba, Tinubu. You can go and rule your people. They also love you. They like you. But you have included Hausa that don't want you. You have included Middle Belt that don't want you. You have included Biafra that don't want you. Rule your people. Allow us to rule our own people. That's what's going on. So there will be peace. Lives will be saved. People will be able to move on. This life will worth living in. I go back to people that say reincarnation. You see why I hate it? To me, it's fake. How can I reincarnate in an awful world like this? God forbid. I die, I don't come back. Oh, wait, you were well, Mike. I die, I don't come back. I don't believe in your goddamn reincarnation. I don't believe in it. I don't. Because it's not worth it. It's not even supposed to be discussed. Look around you. People are dying like chicken. Heads are being cut off. No food, no work. No pipe-borne water. In fact, the ones that are there are even wanting to send everybody to the medieval. Like we'll become animals rolling about in the bush. And you're telling me to come back. I can't come back. It's not possible. I am not coming back. I go once and for all. I go and stay in front of God, worship Him forever and ever, and I will be an angel, and I will worship God forever and ever. Bible said that streets of the paradise are made with gold, that water bright like diamond. At least I have hope. How about you? Some people are hoping on 72 virgins, male virgins. That's your hope. Check my hope and check your hope. Check out who has been brainwashed more. Is it me or you? No. If you say everybody's being brainwashed on religion, check my hope, one. Ponder on my own hope. Ponder on my own character. Ponder on Islam hope. Ponder on their own character or characteristics. Then out of, you can make a choice too. Because it's all about choice or choices. Make a choice. My hope is more reasonable. Can't you see? It's more reasonable. I don't have right to kill you because I didn't create you. I don't even know how to create a human being. In fact, the one they've succeeded to create does not have soul. So it's fake human. It's not a human being. No wonder they call it clone. So you can't come, you wouldn't have come into this world and you're ring my rolling and you just came. You close your eyes, open it. Hey, here is Emeka. Emeka, where are you from? I just come. Oh. No, no. Somebody created you, and it required a lot of things. And that person have right now to tell you what to do and what not to do. Not Fulani, not Muhammad that didn't create you. Have you ever read in your Quran that Muhammad created those people? No. So he doesn't have right to tell you what to do. A common sense is no more common. You've been brainwashed for ages. Wake up from your brainwash. Wake up. You've been brainwashed. Even last time we saw Hausa Muslim was saying this is too much. Does it mean that Quran they wrote in is asking meanwhile she's a Muslim or that means she's not even read Quran, all of Quran. She was now asking, does it mean that Quran that they wrote in Quran told Fulani to be killing Hausas? Can you imagine? Does it mean that they wrote in Quran? A Hausa Muslim girl was asking this. Because after seeing the rate of the killing of Fulani, the rate of Fulani killing her own people, Hausas, she became mad with herself, with Fulani, and with Islam. I was now asking, is it that they wrote in Quran told Fulani to be killing Hausas? How come that Fulanis are killing her brothers and sisters like that? What did they do? Where have they gone wrong? The girl was crying and lamenting and crying out. My sister, you have been brainwashed. Big time. I'm telling you, you have to wake up. All you Muslims, you have to wake up. Wake up and smell the coffee. Listen, Muhammad have not created you. It's a common sense. It's just like a manufacturer. A manufacturer that manufactured an electronic kettle has the right to drop the manual for you and then tell you how to use the electric kettle or electronic kettle. Yeah, electric kettle. He has finished manufacturing the kettle. What will he do next? He will drop you a manual. Tell you, use this kettle this way, use this kettle this way. If you don't use this way, you will have a problem. If you use this way, you'll be successful in using it. Don't use a voltage, a voltage that is higher than the voltage that is written on top of the kettle. That's the work of the manufacturer. Since Muhammad didn't manufacture you, let me use it better, didn't create you, he does not have right over you to tell you what to do, how to wear your dresses, who to marry, your name, the language you speak. Muhammad does not have right to do that because he didn't create you. He's not your manufacturer. The only person that have right to do that is your manufacturer. And thank God, the general manufacturer didn't allow us, didn't go leave us bare hands. He left a manual. And the manual has been Bible. The world covered it, removed a lot of it out of it, removed a lot of statements and books out of it to continue to confuse me and you. In fact, they will even climb pulpits and interpret and twist the same Bible in front of me and you, just to get you more deceived, to get you lost forever, your soul and your body lost forever. But when you can go home with this same manual called Bible, I tell you, sit down and read this Bible. As you're reading the Bible is reading you and directing and redirecting your steps. You become a better you. But some that have read Quran said that when they finish reading Quran, they become their worst them. Like you become your worst you. You become wickedly radical. You begin to chop off heads. My dear, you've been brainwashed. Wake up. Rise up, Christians. Rise up. You Muslim that is being used against Christians. Wake up from your slumber. Wake up. A lot of you are being converted these days. The chance is still here for you to be converted. Because you see, this your 72 virgin. You've been deceived, though. You've been brainwashed, though. By the time you're dead and you wake up in hell, there won't be more opportunity for you. There won't be opportunity for you to come back or to repent. It's now you repent. Repent before it's too late. You killer of my brothers and sisters. You call yourself Islamic jihadists. I tell you, your place is in the hellfire. You know, Christians, let me tell you, Christians sometimes we hear a near-death experience. How about you, Islam, Muslims? Do you also have something like a near-death experiences amongst you? Last time we saw a sister, your own sister, that rose up and said, no, enough is enough of this brainwash in Islam. Got herself converted to Christianity. You guys took her to Sharia law court and you declared her to be hanged to death. Maybe by now, maybe she's hanged to death already. That's what's going on. Wake up. This is a light. This is a beautiful day for your soul. For your soul. This is an opportunity. The rich also cry, I tell you, and they cry in hell. They cry in hell. So don't you feel yourself too big and don't feel yourself too small for the word of God to penetrate you. Because by the time you are dead, because you will die, everybody will die. What will become of you, your soul? Because you're not just a thing. You are a soul that have a body, physical body. So when you die, your body, your physical body goes, but your soul still goes to its or her own creator. So what will your creator tell you? Because Allah didn't create you, don't be deceived. Muhammad didn't create you. Satan of Sokoto didn't create you. Ottoman Damfodio didn't create you. Hey. A God created you, and He is called Yahweh. He is called Jehovah. He is called Chukwokikabiama. He is called Jesus Christ of Nazareth. He has a lot of names from different places. In fact, he even tell you, call me. You know how you see me. Call me. But let me come real to you. As He said, abide in me, and I will abide in you. Then you ask me whatever, and I will do that for you. When you're in a religion, you're not satisfied. When you're worshiping what you're worshiping and you're not fulfilled, you still feel vacuum in your heart, in your soul, because your real you is your soul. You say, which one? Okay, when you sleep, when you're sleeping, you dream dreams, no? Those dreams, you're moving, sometimes I will sleep and wake up. I say, Che, I go Biafra land, come back, oh. I go my village, come back, oh. You're sleeping on the bed, far away in Europe. But when you're dreaming, you went to the village. It's you, it's still you. If you have any hic or break it there, it can affect you physically. That is the way it is. So you are a soul that's living in a body. So you didn't just come, you didn't just come like that. Well, it's not like you just close your eyes and wake up. Here is a Mecca. Here is a Obi Chicago. Here is Madam Mnk is also here. No, a God created you. A God created you. He has a purpose. A purpose. They just throw you inside this world and begin to just tell you, begin to journey waka waka. Just do anything where you want. It's a lie, yo. It's a lie. Don't be deceived. It's a lie. So wake up. Muslims, wake up. Wake up. Stop being deceived, though. There's nothing like any 72 virgin anywhere for you. Don't wake up, or you've been brainwashed for the ages. In fact, your brothers and sisters are being converted now. Wake up before it's too late for you. Wake up. For you coming around this space, a message God wants to talk to you this morning, this afternoon. Come out from among them. You've been brainwashed enough. You've been deceived enough. Stop killing your brothers and sisters. Stop killing your neighbors. Stop killing Christians. Stop. You are not able to create them. No God anywhere told you to go and chop off a head anywhere. They are all fake small gods, man-made gods. They are not able to create human. Allah didn't create human. Muhammad didn't create human. No. Ottoman Danfodio didn't create any human. Sultan of Sokoto Gumi didn't create any human. Therefore, they do not have right to tell you to go and kill a human that they didn't create, and you go and kill. They don't have right. Therefore, you don't have right. And that is a sin to the creator. You don't have right. You don't have right to chop people's head off. You don't have that right. You are being deceived. You've been brainwashed. Somebody is using your brain. Somebody is using your brain to do evil. I'm warning you now. Don't say you didn't hear this. I'm warning you. It's time you turn around and stop your wicked ways. Stop your evil. I'm warning you now. Don't say you didn't hear it. I'm warning you. This is an ample opportunity for you to turn around from your evil ways. For you to turn around from killing people you didn't create. You didn't create them. You didn't create them. Allah do not have manual. Because it took God time to create. He created and created and created and started resting. Can you imagine how tough for him? And now he begin to tell you, okay, begin to chop off their heads. Chop off their head. Kill them. Bro, bring pregnant woman, use knife, cut their womb up, throw away the fetus, kill them, eat themselves. Now lie, yo. No God, good God won't tell you that. Oh. That's a wicked God in disguise. Okay. Why are you not killing your brother? How many is your mother born you? How many? 5. How come you are going after a particular people? You will have started from your own house. Kill, because if it's a survival of the fittest, you are the number one person. Maybe out of 5 siblings, you are the number one, and you like killing, you like chopping people's head off. How come you didn't start from your own house? You kill Ahmed, your brother. You kill Aisha, your sister. You kill give me another name. Muhammad, your 3rd brother. And Amina, your 4th sister. Why didn't you finish them first? And then you now move to your neighbor, first of all. And when you finish the ones your mama born, you now kill your mama, kill your papa. Jihadis, I'm talking to you. Kill your mama, kill your papa. Kill Gumi. Give me their names. Kill Sultan. All of them, all these people that are sending you, you're supposed to have started with them now. But how come you have a targeted people that are called Christians? How come? Once in a while, you just throw one Hausa because he's Hausa, because he's not Fulani. You put them also sometimes. So that it will be like, it's like Bishop what's his name again, said that it cut across all faiths. So once in a while, you do us, the more you look, less you see, more you look, less you see. You pointed Hausa among you, and then kill her or him because you are Fulani. You target another mosque somewhere and targeted Yoruba inside it instead of Fulani inside it. Guys, have you seen Fulani kill Fulani since they started this whole nonsense? Have you seen any Fulani kill Fulani anywhere? Since the killing cut across the whole faith, according to, I want to call your name, so you'll be hearing your name clearly from Bishop Wole Oke. Have you seen Fulani Muslim kill Fulani Muslim? Not Fulani, not Hausa Muslim. Oh. Have you seen Fulani Muslim kill Fulani Muslim? I'm so disappointed hearing such a thing from you, a bishop, a Christian bishop. Because if it's an unbeliever that is saying that the killing is cut across all faiths, I won't even give a hoot on it. I won't even discuss it. But hearing it from a bishop like you, Bishop Woloke, I am disappointed. A Christian bishop like you saying that nonsense. It that means you don't even know whom you're serving. You can't even interpret the Bible. That's what it means. Because you can't even read the news and you don't understand the news going on. You also see people, churches, pastors, junior pastors crying and pointing and bearing his own congregation every day of their lives. You become deaf, dumb, and blind, and you don't understand. These are churches. These are Christians that are being killed. You still don't get it. Then tell me how you can read Bible and understand it and interpret it to your member. You are a fake man of God. You're fake. As simple as that. CEO, you have the mic. CEO Shekina, you have the mic. You're welcome. CEO, you have the mic. Who is this? Okay, so you don't want to speak. So, ladies and gentlemen, you understand what I'm saying? So, wake up, pastors. Wake up, GOs. Wake up, Christians. Defend yourselves. Defend yourselves. Before it's too late. Before they kill all of you. And the ones that will remain will be to answer Aisha Ada Chicago. Obi Chicago. Aisha Obi Chicago. Or they are now changing Kiru to Amina. Aji Amina Nki. No, Kiru, they put Kiru, the thing will stand well again. You know, it will stand well again. Have you not heard? They are working so hard to convert a lot of our brothers and sisters in the village, particularly on the side. And a lot of our sisters are now wearing hijab and now saying, they are Mondo. Yeah, you see all those ones that converted. Just don't worry. It's because of their long throat. You know, they will send them to Dubai, give them what money can buy, and they now sell their soul to the devil. You've sold your soul to the devil. Don't be deceived. You've sold your soul to the devil. You know, and they are calling this a very small thing. No? They don't even know how serious what they are doing is. That you have handed your soul, your body to the devil. Like the devil now owns you. That's what it means. Their Allah is a deity, now owns you. And you think you're doing a small thing. You know, just for a while, you know, just to seize the opportunity. Kukuma, let me go to Dubai, come back, you know. And then I come down there and say, I know one again, I know BRGIE again, I know BRGIE. Malayo, when you have accepted, you have accepted. When you have accepted, you have accepted. And you have sold your soul already. It's about your soul. It's not a small thing. So when you're getting yourself converted to Islam, just don't tell yourself you don't know what you're doing. Just don't tell yourself you're becoming smart. Just don't tell yourself, just come worry me. You know, I had a lot of our women ran to them because just to be able to feed. Then you sold your soul so you can feed. Tell me the difference between you and the international musicians that have sold their soul just to be able to win record, have albums and stuff like that. It's the same thing, though. It's the same thing. Hold on, you have the mic. Holland, can you hear me?
I hope I'm being heard.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Mama, wonderful, wonderful, Starla. Mama will greet you. We greet you. I will greet you
Nna
from
na
the
wa
bottom
unu
of my heart.
chozi ka okwu gbagbuo m here. What can I say with man? Kwuo ikwuche ka anyị nawa.
Well, I appreciate a very great work you are doing, Madam Stella. Thank you very much for holding the ground and holding the space often time. You have really done very multiple way, tirelessly just being on this space. Your impact is really speaking in a very high volume, and I must come on air to say thank you. Been very choked up these days, but then no matter how busy it is, I just flying in and just check out to see what is going on. You see, you made mention of something that called across to me, and it's very too shameful, even when the nation is existing and the leader cannot identify to know what is the volume of citizen that he has in number. Nothing like censor. No, you cannot be identified. They don't know you. So even when one die, when 100 die, they will say one or two people casualty. No, is that a nation? Is that a nation? You may mention of no, let our far cousins, brother wake up. Of course, they need to wake up. They need to wake up. The reason why they need to wake up is that for us to know each other, let our government know us by each region that can form up their own country. Reason is that when one or two good things is to happen, you can as well be able to do what? To know how you spread it around. And when anything havoc is taking place, you know how to curb or to fight or to sustain or to see how you safeguard or prevent it. But knowing the terrain of what we find ourselves as a tyrannic nation, this a nation. When they are calling nation, we should not be addressing this wicked nation as a nation. It's a company, as far as I'm concerned, it's a company in the hands of one evil people that wake up from the breathing corridor, and after taking enough panyan and taking all their gbanya finish, wake up with their lottery brain and call it the zoo area, the Zugeria area, and now they are be able to find people to do what? To carry out their agenda. Carry the agenda out, with the purpose of what? With the purpose of doing the bidding for their slave master, which they successfully planted in the hands of the so-called Fulani jihadists. This is where we find ourselves, and the so-called the idiotic, if as far as I'm concerned, I don't see any professor in that place. Because if you call yourself a professor, what are you professing? Professing slavery? Professing what? Professing wickedness? Professing what? Professing cowardness? Professing what? What are you professing? What is there that you want to profess? Call yourself professor when you need to cry and beg by the means of you going on strike every time. Yeah, we are going on strike. We are going lecturer going on strike. This one going on strike. Lecturer will not go on strike. Doctor will go on strike. Doctor don't go on strike. This one will go on strike. Is that how to run a nation? Do they even understand and be able to define with all sincerity of heart to say this is a nation and how it to be run? If actually it's even a company, I want to agree that even it's a company, at least the company need to be run profitably. Tell me how profitably they are running it if we identify it to be a company. Whereby you have a casualty timelessly to the extent that you can be brag to call yourself a nation when you are running on a deficit, and you call yourself a nation when you are going on every day on bad record. The only thing we are waiting for is for them to enter the book Guinness record of CPC, because it's the most worst nation on the earth surface today. So what are we talking about? Is this a nation? When everywhere collapsed, the other time I see, in the northern part side of the country, a woman want to deliver, and there is no bed, nothing, and only for her to deliver on a mat. What is the difference with our olden days, our Asian mother? What is the difference? Is that a nation? Yet one idiot that will call himself a senator, a chairman of local government council, or councillor, or even a governor will be in a place that he has taken a location for whatever health purpose. Is that a nation? The major priority of what matters to humanity, the basic amenity of life, cannot be defined and cannot be enjoyed, cannot even be harnessed. Is that what you call a nation? Nation of 200 million people that know. You cannot tell me that this is what is happening at one end to the other. You are able to do, or you are able to protect and defend it. Is that what you call a nation? Why you people keep fooling yourself with iberibe sense of say we know, we are doctor, we know, we are bishop, we know, we are pastors. See all these kind shenanigans, titles they bear on themselves by acknowledging themselves either by title of academicians or a title of do I call it theological, whichever way they want to title themselves, yet that truth is not found in them. Cowards everywhere, looking for what you just put to their pocket and making names and protect the major source of their income. Is that what you call a nation? When you cannot speak truth to power in the face of the infidels, is that what you call a pastor or a nation? What I mean, I've never seen a very terrible people that exist themselves on the face of this core even contraction. That are so dummy and so very coward. This same man is a man who has done terrible things right from the time of Nadeko, challenging the so-called the wicked government of that time, Buhari, Abacha, to the extent that they ran away from the country and they still find their way back now. They fortunately have a privilege to be in the seat of power. And now, he's not playing out right from the time of Buhari down to his time. And all of them, just everybody just go on silent. They couldn't just, I'm so disappointed that even said the so-called Wale Oke is saying that he's across. I'm ashamed of them. In fact, they begin to make me to hate what is called gospel being projected through them as the shepherd, knowing that and the judgment of God just need to start as quick as possible, right from his house. You cannot defend the people that are being killed. Is it not so glaring? You have a question that demands a very tangible, sincere answer. That show me one single Fulani man that woke up with his 5 or 2 brothers and 3 sisters and he decided to take one and chop his or her head off before going out to kill another one. Don't show me one now. Show me one. They should be able to answer that question. That should call their sense of reasoning back to their normancy. They are so dummy and they are so coward and they are so stupid and we are so ashamed of them. Right from the so-called religion leader down to the so-called political leader, down to the so-called the Higwes, the Obas, the so-called the VAs, and whichever way. We are so ashamed of all of you. Judgment will cut across to you and to your 4th generation. It shall never go well with you all. Because we are so tired, we are so ashamed of all of you that you see what is called evil and you cannot confront it because of what? Because of what? Because of what? Just show me what is really working in this very wicked, terrible, and entangled system that nothing is working. Just tell me what is working. Show me one that is working. Now it's becoming glaring to the Western world to see the high number of casualties that has been on the silent for all this while now. Now they can see, and the picture is showing, the evidence are showing, the exhibits are so obvious. There is no hiding place for them. They can see and they know what is playing out. How long will you continue to hide? Do you think you can continue to hide this wickedness from all under this sun? For how long will your wickedness be triumphing? You think you will reign forever? So now the only place, the only channel, the only media, the only access where truth is being spoke, even to air and before the whole congregation of the so wide world of humanity, is this space of BRGIE. And so when we see a spade, we call it a spade because we are whiter and whiter and whiter and so. And that is what our leader representing and stand for. Kill it or make him alive. He stand for that truth and he's not ashamed of him. He's not ashamed of himself. He's not ashamed of his people. He identifies himself with his people and he says, either give me that Biafra or you want to take my life. But we reject that his life will be taken. He will have what he wants. Because the judge of the whole wide world still see. The judge of the whole wide world still is aware. He's on the throne. They never create his life, so they will never be able to take him. And we are standing by, we will not allow his life to be taken. And that is why we are challenging every single Biafran that have a sense of reasoning to come back to their subconsciousness and know that which they are even cowarding off from. We are tired. We can't continue to go and go on and go on when we cannot exhibit what we are created for, when we cannot harness even both internal and external, even both the nature that God has placed us for us to dominate. Our lands are so very nourished, our life is so very nourished, then someone, a bastard will come from somewhere and just decide to say, okay, the next place is to terrorize is my village, then you come to chop somebody's head off. I can see it just yesterday or two days ago on the media when I just decided to go on their so-called stupid news. You see them arresting and even making arrest of, arrest courts here, arrest boys here. The other one, they went to the eastern side of the is it not the Abia or there about not to do what to find our boys or to kill our people there. So there are terrible things that is happening within the so-called contraction under one auspicious power. The power of the central is aware. You can't tell me that no, the powers of the central is not aware. And the power of the central is what? Is this so-called evil people, these so-called, these wicked people, these so-called, these demonic leaders that are maneuver their way into power. And you can discover that no, they are just where organized, team up together, doing the bidding of what they are projected and the template that is given to them for them to harness. So you expect us to be quiet? We can't continue. It's not going to be a sin for us to have different countries within this so-called evil contraction. Then when I want to cross one border to the other, if you give me the permission to access your country, go so be it, give me the card. If you don't give me the card to enter your car, you can as well deport me back immediately, because I will expect every order and every law for me that is created in your country for me to do or for me to abide with it. If I can't abide with it, you don't allow me to come in. And if you see me doing contrary, you need to deport me or even imprison me there. The same way we will be applying any place that care to know to have concern for humanity, because Nigeria has no concern for humanity. That's why their law has failed and continue to fail them and continue to project themselves as if the law never failed them, continue to show their arrogancy, they are so tyranny, they are so-called pharaotic life of leadership, and so call themselves the wicked and in the face of all humanity, not even looking the backside of it, what will be the tail end of their life. Do you think it will continue to go forever? You can trap a man down by the law that you are broken from another country, which you are signing a treaty that you are involved to as you so-call yourself a nation. Through that UN, you can kidnap someone from there, bring it to your nation. Then you don't want Kiari to be taken from Nigeria to US. Are you not so stupid? Is that what you call a nation? What is even called? What is it? What is what? By the way, if I will even ask, what really make up a nation to function without chaos? It is by law and order that you people have, and you decided to do to borrow the international law alongside, so that you'll be able to relate from one boundary of one nation to the other, so that you can be able to relate your trade, relate with other people. But now you discover that the so-called law that they have by themselves has failed them point blank. How do you kidnap? You are a kidnapper. You have already committed a terrorism act. Now you want to try? Are you not ashamed of yourself? Won't you allow this man to go? If you really want to do the needful thing, return this man back to where he comes from. When you take it back to that place where you come from, then you cannot use whichever means. You have the Interpol there, you cannot use it for you to have that access of you getting me arrested. How can you keep a man for almost 10 years now? You are still oppressing him. Not only oppressing him, you are still dealing with his people. Not only dealing with his people, you take your tyranny to across the board. Tell me where has not been has not been tampered with, where the security lapses has not actually hit. The other time, we keep warning the so-called Yoruba people. Did they listen? Until Squara is going off their hand, it's becoming clearer. Now I see something, just yesterday or 2 days ago, that know the so-called their DSS or SSS has prompted them about an attack that is coming even to Ondo. Do you people really have sense at all? You play to your Nigeria soul country, the soul country, to be faithful and loyal, and you people have been so faithful and loyal, mumu loyalness. Slavery you are loyal to. Foolishness is what you are loyal to. But to defend the unity, you have been defending that unity. But do the government really care about you being protecting you? Do they even care about protecting your life? You wake up, you are going, you are not sure of returning back. Is that what you call a nation? You could see what is happening all over the world. You see how a nation is being annexed in the hand of a good leader. Right from the United States, you see what is generated down to the Middle East, how no issue are being resolved. Your own, you cannot just resolve your internal crisis for your selfish interest. That because you believe that once Biafra go, you lose all. You can do well when you stay by yourself. We can do trades together when everybody are in their different zone. As a nation, must we be together for you to destroy me? Now you don't want me to go. You don't want me to exist. Even in your so-called land, you do not see what is happening there now. In the night hour, they went to Horoshoki, they destroy houses. Is that what you call a nation? The house you never built for them, now you are doing what? You are destroying them. Is that what you call a nation? Do you people really have sense at all? When they are mentioning nation, people should shut up. Shut up for once for your life. Shut up. We are ashamed of you calling yourself a nation. We are so very, very, very ashamed when people identify themselves to say, okay, this is a nation. Is this a nation? And that is why we want this nation to be destroyed. It must be destroyed because the foundation is rotten. It was built on error. It was built on blood. It was built on lie. It was built on evil. It was built, and they keep building on it and it. How do you people arrive to that? How possible is that? How can that really happen? How can you build on people's blood and you expect your righteousness to prevail? How? You don't give out what you don't have. You can never give out what you don't have. There is no way you want to package yourself. If you like, keep packaging yourself from one nation to the other. Any nation that partner with you, as far as we are concerned, we see that nation as a terrorist nation. Because in the face of humanity and God, it's a life we are talking about here. And that's what actually Biafra stand for. It's a life we are talking about here. The life you cannot create is a life that really matters and so precious to us as Biafrans. And we say no to it right from our home corridor of our homeland down to every region, to every species of all the tribes and ethnics across the board in the trapped contraction under the tyranny powers of this so-called APC. We say this is not a nation. This is not a nation. When they talk about nation, you people should be quiet. You should not be talking. You should not be regarding yourself like one. No. It has turned to gangster. It has turned to mafias. It has turned to a place where your view cannot. The other time we see in the United States, see what happened there. About more than 7 million people making a protest even against Trump, who is the leader and a powerful president of this world. You never see them molesting. You never see them kill just one soul. Just one soul. Then you never see them. And what are they? Majority of them were even shouting Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. Were they not shouting? The so-called Muslim brother before it become a clear thing to the United States now that no, they cannot tolerate all this, their tyranny and their way of belief. You can't force it on others. But right here in Nigeria, you kick all Johns together. You push all Johns together, even when people now raise their voice to say, okay, we don't want this, by voicing out their self through protest, a peaceful one for that matter. The next thing is for you to kidnap them again. The next thing for you is to lock them up again. It's next thing for you to silence. It's next thing for you to reign in terror over them. And you call yourself a nation. Are you not ashamed of yourself? If you are a father to a home as a family, and the children cannot look to your face to say, our father, we have a challenge. How do we resolve it? You should be ashamed of yourself that you call yourself a father. Woe to you, we that cannot care for his household. That's not what my scripture tells me. If you are leading and you claim yourself to be a leader and you don't want to give a listening ear to what the cry of the populace is all about, and you identify yourself in nation, you should be ashamed of yourself. Now becoming done on every single military when we keep shouting and shouting that Nigeria is not meant for you. It's not a stakeholder business that you can function effectively with. Raise yourself out from all this mayhem that is coming. Now it's now done on you. After they finish using all the their so-called general, they dump them just overnight. You serving the bidding of your so-called your terrorist leaders that appointed you there with a template in your hand, the so-called Christopher Musa. How is it now? You dey chop your ewa. How is it now? It has not ended though, because no, the issue is going to come up afresh. You will face international criminal court. Definitely, all of you will face it one after the other, because you serve a bidding of a leader that you cannot say no to because you want to enjoy a position of leadership. By doing their bidding, you were with a template. You allow people's blood to be shed under your auspices and your offices. We are ashamed of you when you people cannot defend the voiceless. The one that has no money to care for himself, the one that has no one to defend him. Now, when they are kidnapped, they will be asking for a very heavy ransom. And when they cannot get it, the next thing is for them to move, for them to be chopped off. That's the one they even kidnap. What about the one they will not even kidnap? The one they will just overnight invade them and terrorize them, burn them alive, and make mess of them. No mercy even to the so-called the little child that cannot speak. You burn them up in their houses and overnight in their sleep, from sleep to death. What is that? What you call? And you are not ashamed of yourself to call yourself a leader of any kind, from any zone. From you people should cover your face for once. You should be ashamed to see the death of your citizen, but rather you flex your muzzle around over the so-called ignorant citizen that has not even done anything properly wrong before the law, that you can judge them up. But rather you can make a host of evil and flex around the wicked one, brag around with them by doing marriage with them, doing naming ceremony with them. Are you people not ashamed? Are you people coming? Do you think you are doing it in hidden? It's playing out, and the records is here till another generation that will come. In as much there is internet, it's going to be showing out that, no, this is what you people are. Are you people not ashamed of yourself? You flex around evil, you call evil good, and you expect God to be quiet? There is nothing you want to do against God. God is God. Right is right. Good is good. He that created light and darkness, he sees down up there, he still sees all. And he will know how to deal with you. But while God is going to deal with you, Biafra has risen up as a voice. And we have come up with that voice of freedom for ourselves and to as many that care to know. No, Biafra is not just for Biafra. Biafra is to as many that want freedom. That's what we stand for. And that's why we become a voice even to the voiceless. Even when the so-called shepherd cannot speak, we have then the so-called their bishop, right from even the redeemed to winners to all. I'm not exempting anyone again. Nobody. The last time I'm privileged to just hang around, someone was asking me, did you go to church? I said, go to church? To do what? Sir, to go to church. Do you think you love that God than I do? Do you think you are so close to that God than I do? And why are you going to a church? Is it not to serve God? And I ask a question. I say, okay, good and fine. If we appear in the church today, suddenly there is a terror that come around, and everybody is just raised down, burnt alive. You are not escaping. Probably myself did not escape alongside. Who will be a voice for us? Do we have someone that can be a voice for us? The guy looked at me, didn't know where I'm going. And I said, okay, such a thing has happened with evidences why I can show you as we are sitting together. And I just play one out. I say, this is a pastor. Listen to him. The guy was shut up. He couldn't say anything. I said, this is what is playing now before what you call church. And the body of Christ, nobody is just there to speak. The next thing, for some of them that still manage to speak because of their political associate and political influencer or beggars of all manner, the gods of mammon that all of them are running after, just to see, I'm a good man, I spoke in your favor of your government. Tinubu, I spoke in favor of you while in seat of power. You cannot say this is wrong and evil. If you take your ministry to go down, let it go down. You can never be a beggar if indeed you are serving a living God. But all of you are serving God of mammon. The way I'm seeing it, you cannot be a voice to the voiceless. And that is why I put it straight and I challenge any single one of them that know they are cowards. They are evil because they are silenced. Why did their voice being silenced when mass grave is being celebrated? And the so-called the shenanigans, tyrants and so-called terrorists will not be looking and be happy that, wow, this is really happening. Is this what you call, is it what you call a state? Is this what you call a nation? Is it because it has not neared you? Is it because it has not happened to you? Maybe until when it happens to one of your own. Oh, we want to say, okay, now let's go this way. Tinubu, bring Cheyi Tinubu, go, let them chop his head off. Let's see how you feel the pain. Let's just be said to ourselves. Any one of their governors, let them bring their wife or let them rape her in the presence of them and chop him off by hands and legs. Let's see how they will feel the pain. Is it because it does not happen directly to them? Why is happening to the common man that you call your citizen that you are ruling over? You can't defend them. You can't be a voice for them. The next thing you'll be calling farmer and that classes that you used to deceive the world until you are being naked and exposed. And that is why you can see I'm not putting it and challenging straight that no, Sultan or Sokoto, I put it straight to you that you are a Qaeda sponsor, you are Boko Haram sponsor, you are ISWAP sponsor. If it is not so, come and prove it wrong. I'm challenging you before the whole wide world. Can you say what? Who has buttressed what he said to say, yes, this is an evil that we have been bearing for all this while, just that we are so voiceless. Now we have a voice. Who did you see among them to write alongside? All of them quiet. Is this what you call a nation? Nation of cowards? Oh my goodness. This I get irritated each time. See, when we finally become our own nation, if anybody don't carry that mentality of don't call your slavery, come to where we are going. You call yourself a professor, call yourself doctor. Prefer what? Don't what? Will you be quiet there? Don't what? What are you talking what? What are you professing what? Or you want to call yourself a man of God? Were you voice in the wilderness? I will put it straight to you. Were you a voice in the wilderness? Because as far as we are concerned, this nation is in the wilderness. Until the voice of this so-called liberation of media is raising up. Right from the time of our leader, time to this time now. It has been a voice in the wilderness. And finally, when we make it down to that free land and that land of liberty, we can say, yes, this is a home. As far as we are concerned, this is not a home. Everyone is entrapped. Everyone is enslaved. Everyone needs freedom. And that is why we say, come to your subconsciousness. In your individual region, in your individual tribe, in your individual space of languages, doesn't matter. Be it Hausa, thank God I know they are waking up to understand now that no, the problem is not them again, but rather the so-called Fulani. Show me their own ancestral land. But rather, it's a strange man that came from a Futajalon, known to be Usman Danfodio, came in with agenda that no, my father compound is his compound. How possible is that? Can I just leave here and go to UK and claim no a space there that no, yes, so the house of Lord is my place? Can I find my way down from this so-called the contraction and go to the so-called the White House and claim that White House is my place? How possible is that? I don't know where that is done on earth. That will now you expect me to be quiet? I can't be quiet now. It's not possible now. And that is why I know we are so mad to the truth we believe, to the truth we know, to the truth we can stand, to the truth we can fight for, to the freedom we can always do or to get, we must get it, and nothing will stop us on the face of the earth. Because this last generation will be the very generation that must make sure that what we stand for, what we profess, what our ancestral land be, and what our forefathers believe and fought for, shed blood for, we need to stand to defend and to make it. And that is why, as far as I'm concerned, the shenanigans that is taking and playing out now is only easy for them because you have not woken up the so-called real one amongst us. You need to wake up, and that is why you need to support How do you support? You push your effort by I never asked you to go into battle, but you can put your front line with what? With funds. By pushing that effort through that channel, you have the right channel that has become a voice for the first time, making it down to the White House, and has been able to draw the attention of the so-called the Senate and the Rep, the body that make up no Trump government. What is all about now? They are be able to see that no, something is really transpiring here. They'll be able to understand and know there is evil being covered up in the face of lies and deception. Now it's they coming to supportion set of them that know they need to stand out. Now who they are standing out for is still playing along with his enemy. Are you normal at all? Are you normal? Are you normal? Is your upset really something is really working there? Do you need to be told that no, you need, this is the time you need to stand out, you need to fight for what you believe, and you need to defend for what you know? If your forefather were coward, will you be alive? If your father did not stand to fight for you, will your existence be? Will that gene that produced you, will you be fortunate to come? Please, everyone just need to wake up. We are not just here to be making noise because we are jobless or we don't have what we are doing and hide, but we are waking up the subconsciousness that has been so ravaged and so trapped with so-called voodoo of so-called Fulani and every manner of all their voodoo in their politics. You need to just wake up from subconsciousness. How will somebody come and bribe you to renew your slavery for me, and you renew your slavery? With the other time I said, there is no one that can give you 50,000 naira. I even calculate 20,000 naira. 20,000 naira divided by 4 years. You have sold your destiny away with, is it not 53 naira 88 kobo per day? Are you not ashamed of yourself? That you are renewing your life into slavery, and you cannot just, you give them that strength for them to make themselves that know they are Lord over you. If you rose up, irrespective of whatever danger that will befall us, rose up and to contend against them, are they up to 1 million? And that is why, the subconsciousness of your dummy need to come alive. You need to come alive with that sense of reasoning that something is just wrong with you that you don't want to identify with. Identify with what is called truth and freedom. I never say, no, you must be my own and come and I must lord myself over you. No, you just need to live your life the way God created you. I never hear it when God created the whole wide world and say, you come and rule over this one. Say, I give you power to rule over. He called man. He never called one tribe and one nation to come and rule. No, he called you man. I created you after myself, and I want you to rule. So if you are to rule and you need to be in charge, then your life need to be saved, and your life need to be protected, your life need to be defended, your life need to come up with that which God has deposited inside of you, and nursing it for profit of other, not for self-interest alone. But what they are moderating around now is nothing but self-interest. Their self-interest not only not for every other person, but to them and to their own children unborn. See now, the boy that has never been a councillor want to be a governor in Lagos State. Una get sense at all? Una aware at all? Something is even wrong with these people. I don't know how do one even say this. In fact, I began to understand when the leader said the most difficult thing to save is black man. Yes, I will agree. That no, there's something that is really wrong upstairs of the black man. After all this shenanigans and evil that is being portrayed and even carried out by his so-called father, who was a front line of whatever protest can be, right from the military down to the even civilian time. Now he's not there. He's becoming to reign as a tyrant, and you people are quiet. Are you people normal at all? Can he kill every one of us? Can he chop every one of us? And you people are quiet there. Or is it not right before his faces that know they are negotiating before them? The terrorists negotiating before bandits. I don't even call them bandits, because when you call something a bandit, it means that no one way or the other, there is something that transpired between one or two people. Headman, farmer, header class means that something really happened between two of them. I call them straight ahead. What they are known for are terrorists and nothing but terrorists. You can't come and terrorize my life, expect me to be quiet. before my very naked eye, you want to molest my wife or you want to molest my daughter. If it is going to cost me my life now, I'm gonna get you down. I'm gonna do everything possible to make sure you go down. Not right before my eyes. It should rather be behind me, not before my face. And this is why we are saying the truth that need to be told to everyone. The truth that need to come to the subconsciousness of every single one need to rise up. The time to rise up now. Nobody will rise up for your freedom. You got to rise up for your freedom. Say, they know not, neither did they understand. They die like mere men. That's what the scripture say. So you expect me to that I have known and I understand to be not quiet? No, nah. Cowards who needs to die many times before their death. That's why sometimes they look to my leader and they say he's arrogant. They look to them saying he talk rudely. He can talk rudely, he can talk arrogantly because that's the way you see it. Truth is so bold. Truth is not a coward. Truth is bold. Like beget like. For you, you need to hear this. You cannot expect a coward no to be a lion. No, it is not possible. There is a heart of lion in us when we speak the truth. And when we speak it to your face, it look as if we are rude and no, we are so proud of ourselves. But that's just the truth. So please, at every single given region, it is time for you to rise up. We are not rising you up to cause a chaos, but we are rising you up to come out of your slavery. Come out of your slavery. You are enslaved. Voodoo is working your brain. Wake up. Irrespective of whatever you want to claim to have upstairs. Leave your so-called title, be bishop, your pastor, you and value. Leave your title, chalking it up to somewhere we don't need that. Being professor, big doctor, being knowledgeable one, chalking it to one side. Say you are in slavery. Do you think a good character has something to do with you being a professor? Don't you see a professor that messed up themselves in character? This is something that is really wrong with you. That I know there is something that is wrong with you people. This just need to wake up from your subconsciousness. You are not okay upstairs. You are being denied. I know you are being denied of what is called basic thing. It's normal. It's normal. When God wake up each day, even while you are sleeping like a dead man of mind, you still have a privilege to breathe in and breathe out. This is a free thing God gave to you with no hindrance. Why God can do this and project every galaxy to work in favor of you being in existence, then a common man who cannot create even a dummy, a toy, he cannot even create a toy that you will say yes, he tried. Tell me one single thing that Nigeria is creating.
I tell you,
Just show me one.
on.
Ordinary two pick with bamboo planting all
Hold on, I
around. They
tell
cannot
you
even
what
create
they
it.
have
Then
created.
someone will come and dominate your life. You are quiet. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should not fit to existence of humanity. Something is really wrong with you. This not. I'm not being insultive here, but I'm just telling you that no, you just need to come up. Sorry, my brother Afam. I
Hold
seen
on,
your
can
hand
you hear
up.
me?
Just I know these people are so irredeemable, but won't stop. With as many who can pull along, we need to pull them along. As many who know we can help, we just need to help them. No, but as far as I'm concerned, by and large, we are coming out. We will come out from the house of slavery, no doubt about it, and nothing can stop us. The voice is already up there, and the world will do the needful when the time comes. But you and I just need to fund and do the needful with the men on ground. You can see all the architecture of structural defense and security collapsing. All what they have there as far as security is concerned is nothing else but what? Bullshit of terrors, bullshit of evil, bullshit of stranger from a strange land, that they will lord over you as generals, as colonels, as captains, and whichever one. They will be posted to all manners of region to come and deal with you all and bring you down easily. You think you are doing us? You're only doing yourself. Because the evil will hit and cut up across every one of you. Everybody go chop breakfast. Now I down na say soon I no get so now go get down. So please allow me to drop my mic here. So I allow Afam to come up. No, just that so very painful that no, when you talk to these people, you look as if no, how do I help them out? How do I help these people out? How do I open your eyes that is so blocked and so very blind? How do I just help your brain that is so diffusing and dysfunctioning? I don't know how to just help you out, but we have to just say it out. We need to say it to your hearing, because no, they say faith come by hearing. What is that faith? That truth. As far as faith is concerned, has it align itself with truth. We just need to speak it out to you. We need to tell you that something is wrong with you. You need to tell you that no, your eye is blind. You just need to open up, to pick something, clean your eye. Wake up. Wake up. It's not working, there is nothing you want to do about it. Bring any holy man on the face of the earth. It will never work. It will never work. You think God is quiet up there when you shed blood? You shed blood, not just one, not just twice, just one blood alone. Where is your brother? He say, am I my brother's keeper? Just one blood, though. Just one. You think he's a dummy God? He's a just God. Hey, I will never be a partaker of what is coming, but no, when the rain of justice will fall from above, it will rain heavily on them to their fourth generation, and so shall it be. Thank you.
Thank you. I don't know if you can hear me. Asie Bunam, can you hear me? Asie Bunam. Oh, I can space yourself on under attack. Can somebody hear me? Holland. Asie Bu, can you hear me? How do you Asie Bu? Holland, can you hear me? Kiru can hear me. How come my co-host is not? Okay, Holland, I'll bring you down, bring you up. Can you go do from there? I'm in this afternoon. But you really made a whole lot of point and sense. Come back, Holland. I say, but let me see if I can bring you back. Holland, I'll pick you up back. You guys can hear me then. Holland, where are you? I want to bring you up back. And I say, I've picked you. If you can speak now, I say, Holland, where are you? Please come back. Asiebu, you have the mic. Can you hear me now? Asiebu. Asiebu Nam. Hi. Asiebu Nam, can you hear me? Can somebody hear me? Or Asiebu Nam cannot hear me. I remove Asiebu back. Asiebu, come back. Kiru can hear me. How come people I'm picking up are not hearing me? Asiebu, come back. And the whole land, please come back. Because I think you're in the spirit. Odogu, I saw you before. Come back, Odogu. We are being attacked here. So if they knock you out, you come back. Knock you out, come back. So I'll pick you guys up. I like you when I'm hit on the belt, About nigga. Nigeria government now nigga. Okay, so let me bring you guys back. Let's see if it works now. Because we need to be hearing ourselves. If not, so work. Okay, let's see. Hold on, can you hear me? Speak now. Let's see. Hold on, can you hear me? I say, open your mic. Can you hear me? I say, well, mic.
Good morning, senior citizen. Good morning, big C's. Good morning, my big C's or big Chicago. All the ladies in the house. Good morning to you. Please, my big sister Stella, there is something I want to point out that you women, we walk out. I believe you women should go and walk it out in future. Because why I'm saying this is that you see, no matter what we do, if we do not cure the stupidity of our people, we will still be like Nigerians. This, I don't take it easy when it goes to our men. But this one night goes to our women and we point it out, maybe something women will treat later. Now, I want to point something out. This Musa of a man that was that is being taken out. Someone said that he married an Igbo woman, that his wife, she's an Igbo woman. This thing begins to ring in my head. Why is it that other places, they use their women, like Britain, now, Finland, the man who is the one that is their president or their prime minister, the wife is a Briton. And Britain is using that woman to be able to operate with that man. That is why they are holding our PM. That is why they could be able to be easy to manipulate them or whatsoever for them to do their bidding. But why is it that our women, instead of them to be an advantage for us, they use them to work against us? Why? All these criminals, I will give you example because, you know, sometimes it's not that I'm going out of the topic, because one thing I understand is that Biafrans, we are in a very big war. But our people, it seems like most of us do not understand this. And this war we are into is not just war of guns, and they are not just using guns and bullets. They are inflicting us in different ways, many angles. They are even turning our men to be more criminals and more useless. That is why you see those ones they call leader, they are the ones that are being in the so-called churches. You see somebody who is going to say he's a man of God, he ends up becoming a criminal. You see someone who you call a politician in our land, he ends up becoming a criminal. You see somebody they call Igwe or an elder, he ends up becoming a criminal that is ready to sell his sons and daughters. And these people, they have our women. And they keep quiet. Because
Hey, I can't hear Asiebo again. No, please, is anybody hearing Asiebo? Hold on, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but I cannot hear from again.
Asiebo, come back. Oh, they knocked you out. Asiebo, come back. Oh. So, ladies and gentlemen, Asiebo was asking a question. What has become the problem of Biafran women and also women generally? You understand? Hold on. Let me ask. Let me answer small, and then
Yes. You asked a very sensitive question and a very
yeah, very
challenging.
very serious question.
Right before our very eyes, that we wake up to see, even the last lap of this Biafran generation to restore the freedom of humanity to this so-called region. We've seen it playing out. How can the leader of a very powerful country that we are now envisaged and are looking forward to see that no way get it recognized, he the one to sold out cheaply and easily, because suddenly the anchor becomes a tool in the hands of the enemy. And we can see that playing out before everyone's eyes.
Hold on.
Likewise,
Asiebo is back. Hold on. Asiebo, can you hear me now?
yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Hold on, please hold on. Let's see him and then we'll go back to his question. Okay, go on, Asiebo.
So, like I was saying, so when you see all these things around, other places, they use their women to be a kind of, a privilege, a positivity to them. But in our own, when they marry our women somewhere, that our women, they will be there, they will be destroying our people for negativity, and she can't talk. And those women that are women in our land, they will see their husbands committing evil and they keep quiet. Sister Stella, Big Sis Nkiru, there are kind of things that if your husband, if is with you, he does, you will not even support it. You cannot even be part of it. But these things, I think about these things. Like I said, we are in a war in different angles. Our women should wake up. Please, you people, you ladies should work on this for them to know, not only being a negativity to us, we know them to be our mothers that are so beautiful and wonderful. Then, secondly, another thing why I pick Mike, my brother, please, is co host Holland. There was something I heard you saying when you were advising the so-called Yorubas. Please, I owe nobody any apology when it comes to this. Let somebody say I'm being tribalistic or whatever, I don't care. You see these people, these Yorubas, these people, believe me, I don't see these people for any of us to be advising them, because these people are evil. They are so evil that from their creator till today, till death, these people, they never become any useful to us, but rather they are the ones that are killing us, destroying us, and still the so-called Fulanis use them to destroy us. We talk of the people, our people that are being killed in the north, and our people's property that are being destroyed in the north. What of the things that these people have done to us in Lagos? I ask a question, have we ever, Biafrans, have we ever fought these people or maybe tried to do any wrong thing or bad thing to them? The only thing, the only time we have ever fought them is maybe they are fighting our people or destroying our things, and we decide to retaliate. We have never been problem to these people. Fulanis are using them today to destroy our people, to kill our people. Okay, let me ask you, go to comment section of what is happening. Go to Nigeria today, the so-called Nigeria you're talking about. You will see that even the people that want our leader to be in the perpetual prison are the Yorubas, not even the Hausas. Go and check. You don't need a rocket science. They are the one now who wants our leader. They want. I'm not saying that, yes, in every place you get bad things, you get good things. But these people, we should understand very well that these people, they are evil. They never meant any good. They don't want any good to us, despite that we have been intermarried with them or whatever. If you want to prove me wrong, go and check records. Check what we have done with these people. We and them being neighbors. Check of the advantage and disadvantage these people have been to us. Check what we have done to them. Because one thing, why I am proud of being a Biafran and an Igbo man is that I know who I am. It does not matter what it takes. I know what is bad and what is good. I can never condone evil, even when my brother or my sister is doing something bad. That is why if you come to Biafra land today, all the politicians, all the pastors, majority of them, they are all criminals. Because they can only use criminals to subdue us. Because us, BRGIE, that we have today, we are going to sanitize everything. That is why you see it is only those criminals you call elders. They are the ones watching people kill their children. Tell me our governors from the so-called illegitimate governors from A to Z, and also call their commissioners and everyone, bring out a single one of them that you can call a pure politician that is coming out to defend his people, that is coming out to speak for your people. The whole Biafra land, just name one or two that you can call a pure politician, just like he's doing what Ted Cruz is doing. The way the House of the people in the US are fighting for their people, defending their people. Tell me one you will say that they are fighting for our people genuinely. And maybe they are doing fighting, and the government is not doing what they are and is not accepting what they are saying. All of them are criminals. They kept quiet. The only thing they cares about is the money they steal, they get. And these people, you're stealing money that you are a rich man in your land. That people, if we have Biafra, everybody will live and be okay. We will even be much more better than the Americans, because we have everything and we have human power. Not that we have everything. We are not being lazy, not just because of our resources, but everybody is useful. And these people, they see it, they know these things, but still they prefer to be taking things from the so-called strangers that they are using to. So please, I beg each and every one of us, please, we should know that these people are our enemies. They never want anything good for us. They never want. If you want to prove me wrong, tell me that thing that they want. Good, that is
Okay,
for
let's
us.
begin. I need to really interrupt you here because you have said a lot of things, and a lot of things you said have two answers. Not one answer, Koma. A lot of he asked the first question that our women. Let's get to it because look, I be there. Now, some of our women, not all, some of our women are being used negatively towards us or towards our freedom fight. Okay. And then another one is that Yorubas have treated us badly. Okay. Number one, bear it in mind that we won't fight the whole world. Okay. Mhm. We won't fight the whole world. And there's something I will never forget Onyendu said. Onyendu said that before these Fulanis were brought into your house and land, that we were living at peace with our neighbors. That's a sign there, serious sign there. Oh, meaning that this Fulani came with divide and conquer. Now they succeeded because they now made the Yoruba man to hate, and not all of them, because it's just like you when you're saying some of our women, but you see those people you are calling our women are not our women. Biancondo is not a Biafran, or is a distant cousin. Mamuya Wonye Fulani. Mama Bianca is a Fulani. Can you now say that this lady is a 100% Biafran? No. They are our distant cousins, and these our distant cousins are spoiling things for us. Ngozi, for example, is not even a distant cousin. Ngozi is pure Fulani. Musa used to infiltrate BRGIE. Yes, till today, some people are still calling Ngozi a Biafran. Biafrans, identify your enemy also, so that you'll be able to win this war. If you're still confused on who is not, you will continue to fight till thy kingdom come. Identify your enemies. So Ludo is not a Biafran. Yet they are calling them Igbo governors. I don't understand. Until you identify Biafrans, until you identify your enemies very well. Now you can fight to win. Closely. Chinch. Does Chinch look like a Biafran? I don't know what they did though. Like every monument they will knock off the nose. Every month they will knock off the nose just for people to not be able to recognize them. Biafran women and non-women. That not knock off their nose. That you can identify us. Even with the genetic intermixed breeding, you still don't be able to identify your people. Biafrans, identify your people, identify your brothers and sisters before it's too late. So when you are now calling on Igbos, you'll be Oheje. Nekene Soludo, onye wonye Igbo to you. Negodu wunye, nene unwea. Nenekene nda ndi Igbo unu. Anu na ambrande Fulani muno huha. Una ambrande Hausa muno huha. Ana si Igbo governor Igbo. Kweti Igbo governor, beke Igbo di Igbo governor. Onye dashi le monkey banana. Who dash you banana? When have Fulani begin to trust you that they could give you a governor or a minister? Those guys are not Igbos. Then hire closely. So now, but Igbo and kitchen out one way and Igbo melon. But then Igbo. And then the genetic intermixed breed. Distant cousins, that's whom they are. And they are there to cause mayhem. They have decided to side their wicked father and left their good mother to die natural death. That's why you see them sabotaging, spying what we are doing, and trying to spoil what we are doing. And we are fighting them back. And we are winning. So don't be moved. When you see them being used against BRGIE, because they are not 100% Biafrans, they are not 100% Igbos. They are distant cousins. And they have become confused and brainwashed. So the same problem you are having, we are having as Biafrans. Same problem Yorubas are having. Same problem Hausas are having. Same problem Middle Belt are having. When you see a Yoruba man fighting an Igbo man, check out that Yoruba man. It's not a Yoruba man. It's genetic intermixed breed of Yoruba and Fulani. Get it right. This is what they have inculcated on us, and we continue to get this confused, and they continue to divide us and confuse us and take over our land, kill our brothers and sisters. Let me ask you again. Have you ever seen a Fulani Muslim kill a Fulani Muslim? No. It has never happened. Okay. So please, the question you were asking of some of the Igbo women, they are not Igbo women, Shikina. We know ourselves. We know how we behave. We go out and we fight for our husbands. We defend our husbands. We defend the business of our husbands. We give our husbands good ideas. And our husbands excel. And our husbands are proud of us. So please, they are not Igbo women. Don't be deceived. They are not. No matter a lot of our men have gone to marry foreign women. And they have come back and they are answering NGOZI and Nkechi. But when you check out the character, it's not the same. Check out the nose, it's not the same. We know ourselves. Bible said by their fruits you will know them. Check out their characters. Their fruits are their characters. The way they behave. So we know ourselves. If you're still confused, I don't know how to help you. No, I'm not talking to you now, Sewu. So please.
Senior citizen, what you're saying on that side is true. Like you pointed out of Bianca, we know her mother is a Fulani, and she is like what I said here about Oju Zokano. Look at his face and look at Babangida's face. You don't need anybody to tell you that this is IBB's son. Let everybody go and look at Oju Zokano's face. Then bring out pictures IBB's face when he was during the 90s, and look, and then come and prove me wrong. Because we said blood is thicker than water. You don't need anybody to tell you that this is IBB's son. So those ones, we know it, you understand. But what I am still saying, it like I always say, if we don't fight these people, we are doomed. If we don't fight these people, we are doomed. Because why I keep saying is that, ask yourself a question. Is it that all these criminals, all these people, these enablers that they used in coming to us, in doing what they are doing to us, why is it that, are they not seeing everything that is happening? Can you hear a father or a mother, you hear that they are coming to kill your son or your daughter, and you keep quiet and you're not looking for a way to protect that your daughter and your son? These people, have you ever seen a Fulani or the Northerners or the Yorubas? They ask the military to come to their state to kill their people, or they allow it. But these people, they will even be the one to allow these people, ask them to bring in the military, and they are killing our youth. What does that tell you? That is why I say that these people, you see them, it's not just them, including their families, because they are there, they are seeing everything. Because it's people's children that they are killing. It's mothers, they are putting mothers to tear these women, they are putting a lot of women to be widows. So please let Biafrans understand that we are in a war. We are in a war and the only way that we will get out of this is just two things: to fund our armies and to fund BRGIE for them to be able to be doing what they are doing in America. If you say you don't know the power that the United States have when it comes to the world politics, I don't know when you're going to know it, even after the event that took place few months ago, I think a month and ago, when they voted about to allow the Palestinian to be a state. It was 14 states against one. Other countries were there. Only America turned everything down. What does that tell you? So if these people, if they are listening to BRGIE, they are working with us, because that is what I will say. For now, I can say that they are working with us. They are working with us. If you are not wise to see that they are working with, and BRGIE is the only people, the only government in SI they listen to, then I don't know how to look at you and see you as a human being. Because if not BRGIE, tell me who else that these people listen to. Tell me who else that goes to them. Tell me, show me. Not just you telling me, show me the proof. Or tell me when or where it took place. I'm not talking about those that are begging like dogs and those that are working with Fulani women, that saying they are doing something. The only thing they do is to how to destroy and discourage us. So please let everybody know that what is important, in spite everything we do or we say, is these two things that is much more important, is to fund BRGIE for them to be able to be doing the diplomatic work they are doing with Elias and our lawyer, and also our army. Because what our army does, it says a lot of volumes when it comes to our restoration and the releasing of our leader. Please, if you believe that your leader is much more better being outside having his freedom, then think of what to do and how to fund our government and our warriors, which is the Biafran Liberation Army. Please, it doesn't matter whatever we say, whatever we do. We should know this. We should know that religious war is real. It's not a fantasy. These people are already here. And if we are not fast, they will overcome us. It will happen before our eyes, just like it happens in Iraq, Lebanon, and everywhere. I will stop for now. Thank you.
Thank you, Esiebu. Yes, so fund our liberation. And guys, on the 6th, 7th, 8th of November, there's going to be a total lockdown. No election. No election in Biafra land, no election in Anambra. And Biafrans should know that, because Biafra has been redeclared. Well, where we are now is to make sure we liberate our land. Remove all the traces of terrorist Islamic Nigeria Fulani government out of our land. That's where we are. So there's not going to be anything like election for genetic intermixed breed Soludo or Hope Uzodenjo. All these governor elections. No, in Biafra land. There's going to be a total lockdown. 6, 7, and 8 of this November. Sit at home. We are going to sit at home on 6, 7, and 8 to tell terrorist Islamic Fulani Nigeria government, free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, free a Biafran Christian leader that they have locked well over 4 years for doing nothing. Free Simon Ekpa, the terrorist Islamic Fulani Nigeria government colluded with Finland and imprisoned Simon Ekpa for doing just nothing. So we are going to sit at home on the 6th of November, 7th of November, 8th of November. No election. Because if you go to election, you are bringing back Soludo, you're bringing back Ndakodo, you're bringing back Bubago, you're bringing back special forces to continue to kill Biafra Christians. When you go there and you cast your vote, after all, your vote doesn't even count still. Because Nigeria, what they do is selection. So you even going out is even a waste of your money, a precious time you have. So people will tell you money is time. So your precious time you will waste. Your precious money also you will waste. Your precious life also you will waste. Your precious body also they will beat you. They will harass you, dehumanize you. That's all you collect when you go out to vote. That is if you come back safely. Because going out to cast your vote in Nigeria is a very dangerous act to do. It's a very dangerous thing to do. Going to vote in Nigeria. Hey, if you come back alive, you will thank your God. If you're able to come back alive, or you're able to come back without somebody.
Senior citizen. Senior citizen, you see, that is where the problem comes in. I'm happy you just said if you vote in Nigeria, it becomes a problem. Then here, let everybody understand it. Biafra, we are in Biafra. Biafra is being already restored. And we're on the process, and there is no election in our land because this is going to be something that is going to speak a very big volume if people understand. So there is nothing like election. It's illegal. And that day, our warriors are coming out. If my mother comes out that day, I pray let her be the first one to go down. Because many people have died. She's not more important than others that have died. So anything like election in Biafra land is illegal. And these people, this Nigerian government, they will want to try. And we're not going to give in.
You are correct, sir. I can't hear your voice anymore. But you are correct.
So
Having an election in our land is very, very illegal. Having an election in Biafra land is very, very illegal for whoever, coming from terrorist Islamic. Yeah, go on.
Yes, you are very, very right. I hope I'm being here clearly.
Yes, so yes.
Hello? Can you hear me? Okay, fine. See, you are very right, Appa. See, the other time when I did my Sutherland, this video, I saw him in Ochangana. I saw him in Ochangana. I was on last week of Yoruba. Never look at this is a governor at all. The enter market everywhere quiet. The enter market, in fact, people never even identify, even recognize him like a governor. In fact, people didn't even hear, nor even, as in, the message is right back home. Right back home, but we need to intensify.
Sure, I can't hear anybody's voice again. No. Holland, can you hear me? Or are you under attack? Asebu, can you hear me? Asebu, can you hear me? Oh, you can hear me. Okay, so
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear
okay,
you.
Holland, please go out and come back. You're under attack. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I was saying, there's going to be a lockdown on the 6th, on the 7th, and on the 8th of November. There's not going to be any election in Biafra land. Biafra has been redeclared. So at the end of the day, where we are now is in removing the whole Nigeria Fulani Islamic terrorist government out of our land. That's where we are. So we are liberating our land. And we are funding our recognition and our liberation. Funding our BDF. We have Biafra military forces or military defense force. Biafra defense forces. So we have our own military and they are protecting us as much as they can. But they need more support, financially and otherwise. They need financial support. Yesterday we saw terrorists, Islamic Fulani Nigeria military with their helicopter. They were supplying ammunition to the bandits. They were giving them mobile phones, giving them AK-47, GPNG, all these things they are using. Military Nigeria helicopter. Yes, so they landed in the bush. And bandits were coming towards the helicopter. They were picking weapons brought to them by Nigerian military. If you don't go to my S handle, you will see it there. You see them landed with you see them Nigerian military landed with helicopter, and bandits were in line picking all the ammunitions Nigerian military helicopter brought to them to do what with? To kill Christians with. You now know when I say that Nigeria government are killing Nigerians, you now understand it. Because they are the people sponsoring supplying the weapons the bandits are using to kill Nigerians. You see Nigeria helicopter, Nigeria government helicopter, military helicopter, supplying weapons to the bandits inside the bush. The video went viral. If you go to my X handle, you will see it, confirm it. So when I'm saying that Nigeria government are killing Nigerians, you now understand it. The former CDS, General Christopher Musa, one day told Nigerians that bandits, the same bandits they are supplying ammunition to, now told us that bandits have have repented. They now enroll these bandits, Musa and co. Now enroll these bandits to Nigerian military. So Nigerian military have become Nigeria bandit military or Nigeria Boko Haram military. Now you now understand when you now see a uniform Nigerian military killing Nigerians, you now understand it. Nigeria government are killing Nigerians. The chief of defense staff told you guys that bandits have repented, they enroll them into Nigerian military, and they enter into Nigerian military, and are still killing Christians. And Musa is quiet, chewing bubble gum. And suddenly today now, we now heard that the Nigeria president have fired Musa. and 16 of them total. And you'll be wondering why. Is it that the president wants that Musa have not killed enough? He now changed hands so that those ones will start from where Musa stopped. And they started killing Christians again. And this is why we are calling on Nigeria president. At real official about, dissolve Nigeria. Dissolve Nigeria to save lives. Nigerians are dying like chicken. Dissolve it into at least 4 different countries. Allow people to go and rule themselves.
Big C's, senior citizen, please. I'm not interrupting you. I'm not interrupting you, please. You know what is the main thing? All these people we are calling upon. How do you expect a negativity to get something to fix? How can you use negativity to fix positivity? You can do that. Before the so-called baron that is there, who they are calling president of Nigeria, he's there into illegality. He never won the election at the first place. Secondly, he's a criminal. Why can't he go to US? He cannot. And the world, they know these things. Does he command respect anywhere? The only people he works with are criminals that works with him, like France and co, who talks to him. Let him go to US. Then when he goes to US and come back, then I will now know that yes, he's a president, because he know he's being wanted. He's wanted, he's there. Then who calls this man a president? How do you expect something good to come out from this man? Secondly, like why I say I don't know, is it to break people's brain and put intelligence before they will understand something? Is there anywhere in the world, even in the so-called Saudi Arabia, the so-called Arabic countries, is there anywhere you have seen that tells you that there are terrorists, repentant terrorists that is been into their army? Can people not see the people that they gave chief of customs and chief of immigration that cannot even turn to know how the armies or the so-called to defend to be able to even know what it is for them to salute and other things? But these are the people that are into the head of affairs of these corporations. How do you expect something good to come? Tomorrow, a terrorist is going to kill you because they have agenda. Tell me anywhere in the world that we tell you that they have a repentant terrorist anywhere. Our PM, they did not jail him. The only thing they did was to push him out for them to be able to do their criminality, because he knows what they were doing, and we started getting our armies involved. And people are seeing the truth. That is the only thing. They took him out. They did not jail him. Where in the world you will tell me that you're jailing somebody that you called a terrorist for 5 years? Who does that? Those who are educated, you let someone come and prove me wrong. Where in the world somebody you called a terrorist, first thing you charged him for a tax, you are charging him for a tax fraud. Then later, you are condemning him, jailing him for a terrorist, and you're giving him 6 years. Was that not what happened? Was that not what Finland did? I mean, how then tomorrow somebody is going to come to tell me, to my own understanding, that I'm going to believe anything that comes from these people? So what I'm saying here, I keep saying it, is that these people, they are playing with us. We are, our life is all about negotiating. First thing first, we have to understand that it is we that we protect ourselves. It's we that we differentiate ourselves from this criminal, from this terrorist. And if we don't do it, tomorrow the world are going to come together and say, please let you and these people Fulanis stay together. It's going to happen. And when we stay together with them, what happens? It begins of the thing that happens in Turkey, the thing that happens that happened in Afghanistan, the one that happens in Iraq, the way they are killing Christians. Do people understand that Iran was a Christian country before? What of the one that is happening in Turkey today? And this thing is happening before our eyes. It's not just a history. It's not just a story. It's reality. And still, people cannot reason. People cannot think. And you expect me to look at you as a human being. And we have what it takes to defend ourselves. We have the people that we can do things to equip our army to defend ourselves. And you, every day, you want us to come here and be talking. That's the thing that I was saying, sister, that day. That first of all, please let us in diaspora, the little we are, let us fund our radio to be able to have radio in Biafra land. When we do that, then our government is going to be a force. If it is for us to force our people to do what is right, let us do it. All this market in Biafra land, they should contribute, they should do something. We have what it takes to do these things, and we are waiting, begging these people, and these enemies are coming in. If we are going to do it by force, to wake everybody up by force, we have to do it. Every day they are going to make market, they are going to Ariari. I'm not saying you should close their market. No, they have leaders. Those leaders, they have leaders. We are in Biafra land. We have to force them to obey the law, to do the right thing. Forcing someone to do the right thing is not a wrong thing. I don't see it as a wrong thing. Forcing somebody that I have to save life by force is not wrong. Not even before God's eyes, not even before a human being that can reason. So do we have to leave their cowardness, their stupidity, to be making the enemies coming in and be having, after all, who are the government protecting? Is it not them? Are we there? Am I there? Let me stop for now, please.
Thank you. You are correct, You're correct. So, guys, like I was saying, election in Nigeria is selection. Don't go and kill yourself for nothing. Don't go and kill yourself for nothing. On the 6th, on the 7th, on the 8th of November is total lockdown. No election in Biafra land, no election in Anambra State, no election anywhere in Biafra land. Because well over 50 million of Biafra have agreed to exit Nigeria. Biafra have been redeclared. So we don't have anything to do with Nigeria and their elections. So if you try do anything election in Biafra land, you will collect it. You Biafrans, don't go out. Sit at home and stay safe. It's a way of protest telling Islamic Fulani Nigeria government to release Mazen Nandakan. Tell Finland/Nigeria government, free Simon Nepa. Tell Islamic Fulani Nigeria government to stop killing Biafra Christians. We have a lot of reasons why we are going to sit at home on the 6th, on the 7th, and on the 8th of November. No election. Your election, after all, do not count. Has never counted. And will never be counted. In fact, most of us even lose our lives on going to cast votes. Some also get injured, harassed, raped on their way, killed. Some never came back. So, Biafrans, Do the right thing always. It's only freedom we want. Freedom out of the shackles of death of terrorist Islamic Fulani Nigeria government. It's only freedom we Biafrans want. And this is what we are working towards for. Therefore, no casting of any vote in Biafra land on the 6th, on the 7th, and on the 8th of November. Biafrans, you are told to all sit at home. No going out to queue online for casting of your vote, because your vote, after all, do not count. Don't be deceived though. Nigeria military, what they do is selection. I say, we'll go to my car, come there. Oh.
Is there a big citizen? There is something. I don't know if you have seen that thing, or if many of us have seen it. For those who are stupid, who cannot listen, because I have seen that it is there. This is the time to do it by forces. No more. We have not. When we get our data nation, we can now be debating. Go to the place they call Anambra State. That everywhere, only 3 armored tankers and like mad, like where they want to bring in military. I mean, these people cannot see. When our people are we going to start to be reasoning
Your
like, hey,
mic is breaking. Your mic is gonna break a break. Okay, but I think, ladies and gentlemen,
human being?
we've been able to we've been able to pass the message anyway, clearly and plainly. You understand? So, ladies and